what is going on, everybody? We're back Saturday. It's 10 o'clock somewhere, but it's not 10 o'clock here. I'm running late. I'm going to throw my AC under the bus. That's what I'll do tonight. That's the reason I'm late. That's the ticket. When the AC goes out on the house and you're trying to get it to work and everything just kind of dominoes backwards from there, then yeah, that's what I'll blame it on. So anyways, we're here, be sketching for a little while. I see that I got some messages on the phone, but my desk is such a mess right now that I wasn't able to check my messages. So thanks, guys, for sending me some messages, wondering what's going on with the thing tonight. Let me see. Let me put this stuff where it needs to be. I got a little light here. I got my camera all set up. Here, I shift this light over this way a little bit. Hopefully everybody's doing good, having a good Saturday. Ken, I hope that you're doing. I hope that you're safe, man. I hope that you're safe down there in Florida. Let's jump over to the comment section. So he was hanging out with us tonight. Let's see who is here. Kevin, what's up, man? Late is better than never. Oh my gosh, I whipped down that sandwich so fast, man. That was like my emergency food. Kat and David hooked me up with food, so this is good stuff. That was a little bit of Coke. I need some caffeine. Keep me going. Ken, evening gentlemen. Yeah, man, I hope you're doing all right down there. The storm has passed. I know it's been wet. I know the beer fridge is in danger. But I'm glad that you're safe, dude. Okay. Kevin says, delayed boobs are better than deflated boobs. Yes, I would agree with that. I'm getting some chipboard ready. I want to continue this little series of chipboard drawings that we've been doing on the weekends. I do enjoy those a lot. Kevin says, gents, me? That's my best Ledger's impression. Mighty Geek, what's up, dude? Glad you're hanging out with us. Awesome. Evening, good gentlemen. Kevin says, what are you eating? Waffles? No, I can't eat the dog. Can't eat the dog.
Me. I'm chomping.
No, this is...
If they can hear crunching.
No. No, I don't think they can hear you crunching from over there. I'm not picking it up on my headsets.
I'm eating Doritos.
Thank you for that sandwich, by the way. Mighty Geek says, what kind of sandwich? It was ham and turkey and cheese and I think mayo, and it was on toasted bread. It was like a little restaurant, it was
on toasted brioche buns with Doritos.
Yeah, you hear that? It's the fanciness. Hook me up with emergency food, but nothing but the best. Hey, that's not a Diet Coke. Yeah, I'm not going to live that life. If I'm going to drink a Coke, I'll drink an actual Coke. I just drink less of it now. And apparently I drink smaller cans of it now when I can. Anyway. It's good. This is cherry Coke. I haven't had cherry Coke in forever, dude. Mighty Geek says, I challenge Bill to draw Sarah Pizzini and Nira X. All right, well, this is our first idea of the night. That's going to stick in my brain for a minute. That could be what tonight is all about. This could be about Sarah Pizzini, the Witchblade, and Nira X together. This could be where we go. This is the first idea to pop up, so I like that. I like this. Kevin says you need to provide Kat breakfast then. No, she has access to the whole house, man. She owns everything. She's got her own breakfast. Kevin says, are you reading my mind? Get out before you're corrupted. Chris Dehan, how you doing, dude? How about Nira X? Oh, Bowsette. Oh, that's kind of
cute.
Huh?
That'd be so cute.
I might have to get some reference for that. Kat is all excited about that. This could be a mix.
You haven't drawn a Bowsette, I don't think.
I don't think I have drawn a Bowsette. I don't remember drawing a Bowsette. So it's very possible that I have not drawn a Bowsette. In fact, let me jump on here. I'll get some reference up on my phone just in case. we go the Bowsette route. That might be pretty fun. Here we go. I'll get a couple of little pictures up here so that way I know what we're doing. Oops, there we go. So I'm grabbing some just some quick reference for things that I can't recall just from memory, as far as like the little details on the costume and stuff. That would be fun. A Nira X Bowsette, and possibly a Sarah Pizzini, which could be very good, very good. Here we go. Let me put this where I could find it in my little picture gallery here. All right, I got that over there. Okay, cool. Let me catch up with the chat a little bit, and then we're going to start sketching. Kevin says, I think it needs to be Mercy as a French maid, doing some cleanup after these storms you have over there. There's so much cleaning for her to do. This is true. This is very true. Some person, what's up, dude? There were no streams and I lost hope. I have to be bored. Well, hopefully this will entertain you for the next hour or so. Come up with some cool ideas together. Ken says, good idea, Kevin. I could use Mercy coming down to Florida to help clean up my house. Kevin says that always feels so very The Incredibles at the start. Right? It does. I gotta redo my little intro and stuff like that. I gotta freshen it up. It's almost October anyway, so I need something. I need a spooky intro for the beginning here. Big hello to some person. Awesome. Kevin says, I thought of you, Ken, when suggesting that. Ken Albury, hey, what's up, dude? Glad you're hanging out with us. Very, very cool. Saturday nights, all right. I think I'd call you Skipper. Yeah, I know, with all the water that's going on down there. Oh, Kevin is asking who David is. David is Kat's boyfriend. And he is here in the studio. They're hanging out and they're doing their thing over here. They're having some sandwiches, playing some video games, hanging out, watching movies, just hanging out in the studio, man. The cat needed a little break from all of her coloring today.
I'm also eating a sandwich.
Cat is eating a sandwich. Some person was asking, hello, Cat, hiding or sleeping?
Eating a sandwich.
Eating a sandwich off camera. Ken says, yeah, I got about 2 inches of water in the house. Not terrible, but enough to really F things up. Oh, dude. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. You got to put up with that. That really sucks. Yeah, for sure. Some person says, what about something spooky? I know, well, it's almost October. October, we're going to do spooky stuff all October. Kevin says, Cat needs to draw a Bowsette.
I will.
Cat agrees.
Let me finish this sandwich.
She's going to finish her sandwich and she's going to start drawing a Bowsette. I don't know. She might be auctioning off some artwork by the end of this episode. We'll see how it goes. If she wants to jump on her computer and
surprise guest appearance.
Yeah, she could do a surprise guest appearance. She'll jump on the computer. I'll invite her on here so that way she's got a screen, and yeah, we'll be good to go. So we shall see. We'll let her finish her sandwich first. Kevin says we need boobs. Christy Han, LOL. But how big? There you go, my friend. Kevin says David is a lucky fella.
Woo-hoo.
And Ken says Bowsette as a maid, LOL. All right, we're mixing up our ideas. We're mixing our stuff up. All right, I think we'll start. Let me start sketching away. I think the first thing I will do is I will do Nira as a Bowsette because that's just too cool and cute. And then we'll try to add a Sarah Pizzini unless a different idea kind of creeps in. So we'll start with that first, and then we'll go from there. Chet says, hour 2, you could do half of the mirror art, just throwing it out there. That's true. I could. Yeah, the mirror art, that's good. That's a much more involved piece. And that's not a piece that we can just auction off during the show. So I don't know. I don't know if we'll do it on this episode, but we should definitely do it on an episode because that's a piece that you own. So I can't give that away. I can't auction it off to people. But we do need to have some work on it. Maybe after we do the auction, we'll work for a little while longer on that mirror piece, and we'll see how it goes. That needs a lot more planning. That's a much more difficult piece. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is a Saturday is always the auction show. So the mirror is not an auction piece. That is a piece that belongs to Chet. That's already part of his lineup. So we cannot give that away, my friends. All right, so I'm going to start sketching. I'll try my best not to fall behind on the chat. Let's see here. We'll start up here. I'm going to do Nira Excess of Bowsette. This will be cool. I don't remember. I don't think I've drawn Bowsette before. So this will be really, really fun.
And now the time has passed. Then I want to redo my whole island.
And then Kat's going to let me know when she's done with her sandwich back there. And then if she wants to jump on the show, I will bring her on. So she's got her own screen and stuff. And that will be fun. We'll have a lot of fun. Excellent. Yeah, it's funny how the time goes by. Like the day was actually going swimmingly well, and for no apparent reason, the AC downstairs decided to stop working. Trying to figure that out. Which it was easy to figure out. You know what I had to do? I have to call somebody to fix it. Is what I have to do. But at least upstairs we're fine. I got a separate AC thing for upstairs, so kind of separate from the old house. And then we'll see what we'll have Nira doing once we make a little bit of progress here. We'll see what's happening. We'll see if some little tinies might make some appearances. I'm powered by ham and cheese right now.
We basically just eat a charcuterie board, but like in a sandwich. That's the content. I want to draw a little ghosty Kyle.
There we go. Let me check up on this here real quick. Chet says, one of my till 2045 list. Yeah, Chet's list is epic, my friends. We have lots of fun stuff coming your way. We have such a good little catalog of things coming along. And we got a project. There's a particular project for next year that is that's going to surprise you. It's going to be totally cool. I won't say too much.
It's gonna be fun.
But yeah, it's going to be dope. Jason, what's up, dude? Jason says, give it away now. Red Hot Chili Pepper style. I cannot. Some person says a reminder, the Red Valkyrie art auction, the underground art auction, is going to be on October 12th. And Bill and Kat will be there. Yes, I will be there. Kat will be there. We're going to be in the 9 o'clock time slot, just so you guys know. And yeah, we've got some special stuff set up for that auction. In fact, I got 2 pieces for the auction right here. We're working on it late last night on Red Valkyrie's channel. So these are exclusive for the art auction. It's going to be October 12th. It's Saturday. I believe it's Saturday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I lose track of myself. Speaking of Sarah Pizzini, here's a bottomless Sarah Pizzini. Almost topless. So yeah, those are 2 pieces. I'm gonna have, and there's gonna be lots of other cool stuff that we will have ready for the show. So I hope you guys can be there. And of course, there's going to be a whole group of other artists. Here, let me sharpen the old pencil here. All right. It's cute giving Nira this Bowsette hairstyle. Listen, let me grab my, where's my calendar at? We're actually doing 2 different art auctions in October. And grab the old,
next weekend.
Yeah, grab the old calendar here before I forget, because we just confirmed another one. We're doing Red Valkyries on October 12th, which is awesome. That's going to be the 9 p.m. slot. And I don't know exactly what time the art auction is on Peter Simeti's art auction channel for Comic Book Radio. It's you all know Pete. I believe it's 8:30, 9 o'clock, something like that. But he does it on Saturday and Sunday, and it's going to be on October 5th and 6th. So we're doing some cool art auction fun over on his channel on Comic Book Radio. So if you guys want to check it out, hang out with us, come out, say hello, all that good stuff. And just to let you guys know, too, I'm also working on an issue of King Cryptid for Peter Simeti for Alterna Comics. That is a project that we just started. So I'll be able to talk a little bit more about that soon, too. It's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun, yo. Here, you're going to bring the camera a little bit closer. You see Nira's face. Christiane says, do you like to start in roughly the same space on a page? It all depends. A lot of times I work 2 different ways, which most people work these 2 different ways also, I think. But, you either try to rough it in, you have a general idea of where you're headed, and you try to work it in, and hopefully it works out. Sometimes what I like to do is I start in a spot and I'm constantly gauging the space that's left over, and then thinking about how I can use the space that's left over as best as I can. So with this one, especially because like just the nature of drawing with these kind of pencils, like I'm unable to erase a lot uh, or at all sometimes. Um, so I start with a really, really general idea of where I want to go. And then after that, I'm sort of listening to the canvas. I'm listening to the paper after that, and using the space that's left over as best as I can. So I always have like a goal in mind when I start, and then we just see how close we can get to it. Because once you put a line down, that's for the most part, that's where that line is going to live. So I may be, if a line goes down in a spot where I didn't mean for it to go, I might have to course correct and change where I was going to go with it. And it's a constant process. I mean, it's like every single line is like that. Every single line you put down is like, okay, that's where this is going. That's where that's going. Especially when I'm drawing elements that I haven't drawn before. So it's like, drawing Bowsette, I'm looking at the reference on the phone for like the shape of the crown and stuff like that, or the little horns and all that, because I don't draw her all the time. So trying to be a little bit more careful. And then with the stuff that I know from memory, I could be a little bit more, take more chances, But it's almost like going straight to inks, penciling like this. You're trying to put the pencil line down right where it goes, and hopefully you hit the target. Hopefully you hit it. Kevin says I'm on the same list as Chet. That's right. We got some. Oh, dude, I can't wait to share some of these with you guys. We're gonna have so much fun. Chet says, but Kev got some of his stuff. Oh, dude, from the pickup. Yeah, Kevin has the world record. He's got the mouse world record for the biggest pickup at a show. He picked up 100 pieces of original art at San Diego Comic-Con. It's amazing, dude. All right. Make sure we get a nice little Bowsette look on her. Being punny tonight? Always. Little Tinies, Platinum feels his ears burning. Exactly right. Some person says, the last time she was underwater, what element is being used tonight? We're still trying to figure that out. We're going to see what the paper gods dictate. Kevin Green says, I did, Jed. I only had to wait a few years. This is true. That's a big pickup. 100 pieces, dude. Yeah, his drawer was getting full of artwork. So it was time to deliver it. So we did a San Diego Comic-Con. And we actually did it. We did a big drop off at Committed Comics, and then we dropped off a little bit more art when we were over at First Comics. That was a lot of fun. That was so much fun, dude. Yes, Chet, you do know about this project. It's the next big project that has perhaps some Japanese overtones, and that's as much as I'll say until we get closer to production, because we do have to finish a couple other project issue thingies before we jump into that mini series. That's gonna be awesome. Kevin says, "Sold here now." Although I'm not sure about Bowsette, says some person. I got you. Yeah, I'm thinking a normal Sarah Pizzini. Yeah, like with the gauntlet and maybe with the every time I picture her, it's always like the original look that she had, like in those first issues where she had like the tight red skirt and she turned into the Witchblade like for those first times. You remember? So that's kind of the look I have in my brain right now. We'll see how it goes. But I think that's the direction we're headed in. I have to put a little white paint on these spikes since they're kind of overlapping. I didn't even realize till now that the crown was holding 2 eggs. What's up, Waffle? All right. A little closer, a little closer. Some person says, well, was it Koopa mixed with peach? Yeah. I think Pete does an auction every other week. I know. I think he was talking about that with me last time too. It's about perhaps having either an auction every month or more often. Definitely like to be a lot more involved. Some person says, "Is this King Cryptid fighting sirens or succubus or succubies? the plural of succubus." There is going to be more than one cryptid in the issue, so I could say that much about it. So that's pretty cool. But more than that, I cannot say. Kevin says, "Oh no, Bill Mossart is distracted by another book to be published." Don't worry, Kevin. Do not worry, my friend. I always have to juggle multiple things because it keeps me alive. So it's quite normal. It's quite normal. Bless you. Whoever sneezed, bless you. David was attacked by the sneeze monster. There we go. Get some shading on there. There we go. All right, let me catch up on here. Jason says he's grinding over there, getting some drawing done. That's good, dude. Kevin says I had to get my art out of there before it got wet. Good God, I know, right? All these storms. Ken Albury says you offended the chipboard gods when you referred to them as paper gods. That's a good point. That's a good point. The chipboard gods, there are many canvas gods to answer to. So yes, you could have a point there. Could have a point. Give her a big ponytail here. I got quiet because I was trying to figure out the shape. Like I have to see like the general shape of everything in my head a little bit before I start putting a line down. Because what that line goes down, that's it. That's where that lives. So I think we're good. Give her a nice little shape to her ponytail there. The ponytail is huge. Yes. Yeah, let me sharpen the pencil. My hair took up the whole pencil. Christy Hen says that was an epic art score from Kevin. Oh, dude, yeah, it was crazy. That's like, I wish I had like an official award to give for that, because that was like I didn't see that coming. You know, amazing, such a good memory from the show. Let's see, I'll erase this a little bit. Will it erase out? See what I mean? I got lucky. This one cleaned up a little bit. Usually every single line that stays down, that's just where it stays down. But I wanted to get that one little stray line off of her cheek. All right. We're going to see where her legs are going to go, and then we're going to figure out Sarah Pizzini's role in all of this. Figure out where she goes. All right, get a little bit closer. Kevin says, but the chipboard gods always have a chip on their shoulders. Chet says, oh yeah, got to finish Dark Seas number 3 before the project. That's right. That's right. So once number 3 is finished, then we're going to start talking a whole lot more about that new project. Kevin says, Sarah in that tight red latex dress. I said drace. Dress at the modeling shoot. Yeah. That's the tight little short ass dress. I love that. I love that look for her. Nira is horny. Da-da-da. Kevin says, those are handles. Exactly. Oh my gosh. And I'm not talking about bareback riding, or am I? Some person says, I'd have plastic airtight containers for everything. Oh, for sure, man. It's like for flooding. You never know, man. You never know when that storm's going to come in. Ken Albury says, well, guys, I pulled an all-nighter, and as much as I would love to stay, I'm falling asleep at the keyboard. Dude, I appreciate you hanging out with us for as long as you did, man. It's all good. It's all good. Let's see. Before I pass out completely, I will say bid for 25. Okay, awesome. You know what? I'll write it down, and just in case, if you do happen to get it for the 25, we will leave it at that. So I'm gonna write it down right now, so I don't have to scroll back up. All good, my friend. Thanks for hanging out with us. Next week we'll make sure that we start on time at 10 o'clock instead of starting at 11. But yeah, man, go grab some sleep, man. Thanks for hanging out with us. Some person says she's kind of a Mario World version of Maleficent. Kind of, yeah. I would say, yeah, I would agree with that. Kevin says, the page is in portrait, so that suggests Nirette, Bow's ex, will be showing some tail. That is a distinct possibility. You never know, especially with the artwork being sideways. That's true. That's something else. I got to look up a little bit of reference for how the thing looks in the back. So let me look that up real quick, because that would be cool to have. Yes. Just looking up some quickie reference. She's more showing from the front anyway, so it's kind of not going to see too much. Okay. I'll leave that right there. All right. Little flares on her outfit there. There we go. Some person says maybe she can have a pet. This is true. This is true. Christiane says Nearette for sure. For sure. Yep, yep. Kevin says her pet would be a little tiny Mario or a tiny Luigi. Ken says all my comics are in plastic bins, so none of my comics were damaged. Small blessings. Indeed, dude. One less thing to stress about, be worried about. A giant bullet bill or a Goomba? A giant bullet would be kind of cool. Bowsette riding a bullet bill? Feeling the power. Some person, I asked because I keep hearing about water leaks damaging art and comics a lot. Yeah, it's a real, that's a huge concern. Even without like, big storms and stuff coming through. I mean, that can, if you got stuff in storage, you got stuff in a room or whatever, and some rain gets to it, it's a big deal. Everything's boxed in cardboard boxes. So if that gets wet. Jason says, Bill's majestic hair transitions. Kevin says the problem I had was that I had to keep it out of sight of people I was working with at the show. Some could easily be offended at the nudity. This is true. This is true. Yeah, I had to keep it safe. All the Post-its had to be in place. Christiane says, I just thought of that. It got heavy walking around with it. I think Kevin had somewhere to place it right away. So her legs are going around someone's head, or is she trapping a certain gauntlet between those powerful thighs? You're giving me ideas. They can stand backside to backside. That could be a good thing. Also, Shy Guy or a Boo. Christiane says there had to be some hard choices on what to pick and what to put back. Kevin says, nah, I had a staging area at the show that I could put stuff in, so it was safely put away, which is a big relief when I knew that for sure. Agreed. Putting an all-nighter is better than pulling a groin. Yes, it is. Got you. Let's see. I heard of that, although it did bring some creative stuff into the world. Very true. Yeah. Little to know. I can imagine the last couple of days. Yeah, for sure. Till Brooklyn. Beastie Boy style. Well, we'll see if Kat's actually done with her sandwich. Maybe she says she fell into a food coma. She's waking herself up.
Doing that live stream. Waffle's cozy.
Waffle is always cozy. Mr. Waffle.
Yeah, at some point, yes. No. David is sad that I'm getting up. He's like, no.
No, I said go on your live stream.
As you say, no.
I say no because of
Poor man.
I really like the way she's coming out. I think this Bowsette suggestion is working out good.
You're on StreamYard?
Hmm?
You're on StreamYard?
Yep, on StreamYard. I can send you an invite to like whatever you got. You want to send it to your Twitter?
Yeah, whichever.
All right, we're gonna work on inviting Kat to the show. What? There we go. Let me there she is. I found her. All right, let me get a little thing here so I can get her on here. Hello. There you are. Okay, new message. Hello. Oh, click next. I guess, yeah, I know how to click buttons. There you go. Look, it's like I know what I'm doing. All right. Okay, I'm back. I had to make sure I sent her the correct invite with the correct link. So as soon as she does that, you can hear her through the same microphone that I'm using. So luckily, that's all good to go. My little reference keeps on disappearing. There we go. I'm probably going to put one of Bowsette's little spiked bracelets on the Witchblade. Trading eggs for gauntlets.
You good? Yeah, drink a water too.
All right, put a little shell back here. So you can barely see it. It's like he's like facing the other way. But that's cool though. You guys know what's going on. I can't draw the little tail until I figure out what Sarah Pizzini is going to be doing. I have no idea what she's going to be doing yet. Let's see. Giving her some treads on her shoes, man. She got some off-road shoes. Okay, now we can shade up these legs. see where we're at as soon as we check her out. I really like this. I'll give her some little white highlights and stuff to go around. Ooh, look who's here. It's the cat mouse.
And me.
Cat mouse in the house. Let's see. Which way would look best?
Probably like that.
I could kind of do it like that. Having it like this.
It's just you and me. So we can do
Well,
it like that.
that's the thing. I like seeing the full screen. This cuts off a lot of the screen, but I like it being bigger.
Yeah, I like it being bigger.
Yeah, I like it being bigger. This is good. Look at that. It's the house and mouse in the house.
Now I'm over here like, what do I draw?
Well, you were challenging a Bowsette.
And now you're drawing about that.
Well, that's the reason you were challenging a Bowsette is because I was told to draw a Bowsette.
What if I do booze it?
You can see the chat, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, if anybody in the chat is looking at giving Kat some ideas.
Because I want to do something more like Halloween.
All right, Kat wants to do something more Halloween-like.
Definitely much more.
I'm not really sure how clearly you can hear her voice. I got the mic all the way over here next to me. So I will. You guys let me know if you can hear her okay. But she was thinking about doing something a little bit more Halloween. Yeah, October is their favorite time. So let's see here. Here we go. Let me get back up. I missed a little bit here. All right, there we go. All right, Kevin says Cyber Angels in 80s garb at a concert. No, that's not Halloween. Like grilled cheese, I had barbecue. Oh man, you're behind on the chat. Wait a minute. Who is talking about grilled cheese? Chet says Cat comes on, Platt shows up. Your cat is caught in the mousetrap. Let's see. Kevin says eggs for gauntlets, but are they any good, fried or scrambled? All right, Christopher. Hey, Christopher, what's up, man? Christopher says, hello, my friend. Sorry for being late. Was watching Georgia versus Alabama. Hey, you're in luck, my friend. We actually started late. We started like almost an hour late. So you're actually right on time, my friend. You're totally cool. Totally cool. Some person says, who laid that egg? I know the way she's kind of holding it next to her ass. I don't know. That wasn't meant to be, but I guess it was meant to be, you know. Wasn't my plan, but it does look pretty funny there.
All the booty.
She's got the egg next to her boot. Kevin Green says Sarah is wondering what in the Sam hell the Witchblade got her into this time. Nearette obviously shops at Liefeld's Just Feet. But I didn't draw her ankles tiny, so I'm not guilty of that. Kevin says bigger is better. All of us that read comics in the 90s know that. Absolutely. Boozette, says Jason. Jason also suggests witches. Mm-hmm. Kevin says ghosts without the sheets. Christy Hand says, not told, strongly suggested. Jason says the monster.
These are all such good ideas.
Christopher is saying Sam Hain from Ghostbusters. Chet says, Cat can do all the little tinies and Halloween outfits. Christy Hand says, maybe a boozette for Cat. That could be a thing.
Mhm.
That could be a thing.
I'm enjoying all the boozette.
Yeah, just seeing all the ideas and then just seeing what sticks. So that's what our Saturday shows are all about. So we'll see what ideas stick in her mind while she's drawing, and we'll see what ends up on the page. Chris Dehan says maybe Nira holding a couple of pumpkins.
Ooh, that's cute too.
That would be cute. Yep. Kat agrees that would be very cute. Jason says, Kat, the Wolfman, and the Bride of Frankenstein on a fun romp during Halloween.
There's so many good Halloween ideas.
Lots of good ideas. All right, we'll keep on sketching, and we'll see what happens. All of these are fantastic ideas.
It's been a while since I've like done a drawing like from scratch.
Yeah.
Like on like a live anything.
Mm-hmm.
That's been a minute.
Kevin says, who's pumpkins? Jason says, Spider-Man with restless legs.
Restless leg syndrome. Spider-Man. He's crawling on the ceiling all year, like.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see what Sarah Pizzini is going to be up to now. She's got to, yeah. You know what I think was what Kevin said. It's just like Sarah should have this bewildered look on her face. Like, what did the Witchblade get me into this time? Kevin says, I see that tongue and I can't help it. What's up? Christiane says, Nira popping out of a giant jack-o'-lantern.
Oh, just like a cake, but with a giant jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah.
And it's interesting to see where it's just like Dad and I handle like how to draw ideas out very differently.
Mm-hmm.
So it's always just like, oh yeah, I don't know. Because like I do something so different.
Well, that's what I love about where you're at as your own person now, because you're not just trying to emulate the old man anymore. You've got your own path. You've got your own style. You've got your own thought process. You got your own creative process. That's what makes it all fun.
Especially like for me, it's just like my sketches are pretty unhinged until I like have my idea down. You're a lot better at doing it like more off the bat. But I think that's from all like your SeaWorld training.
Yeah, that could be a lot of that. The artist equivalent of practicing improv. Let me know if you can't hear Kat talking very well, because I can always move the mic a little bit. I can actually move the mic a lot a bit. I have full control over what happens in my room.
You're the master of it.
I know, I can move the mic to the driveway if I wanted to.
They really won't hear me then.
Yeah, Kat doesn't have headphones on, so she's missing out on this chill, generic music.
That's fine with me for today.
Sponsored by Cherry Coke.
Oh man, I wish.
There you go. Let me put that over here. Kevin says, will Nira have pumpkin goo all over herself? It's always a possibility, but I don't know how the sensors, I don't know how tight they are over here. Christiane says, Nira carving up a pumpkin. Could be a thing. Kevin says, please don't let Kat emulate you, Bill. she looks good with a full head of hair. I guarantee she will not have my ode to Sinead O'Connor hairdo.
You know, I'm having a crisis if I do.
I know, right? Jason says, tailgating on a live stream. Never thought I'd see the day. Some person says a boozy Bowsette. Ooh, I put a couple bottles up in here.
She does have a droopy eye already, so you
It's,
can totally be like, whoa.
it's true, yeah. Have a couple drinks over here. She's hooking it up. She had a fermented mushroom. All right, now gotta figure out this little piece of the puzzle. There you go. Once I figure out where this is going, then we can make a little bit of progress on this pose. Once you put the shoulders where they are, everything has to go in a certain spot after that, right? So, or else it looks like I discombobulated her body. Look at that. Look at that. I busted my lid. I busted my lid.
I thought you were a professional.
Thought I was buying high quality art supplies from the best.
Never.
I've been lied to.
You've been bamboozled.
That's why I have to have 800 color pencils on standby. Because Walmart lies to people.
Oh, you're using the crazy art ones.
Actually, no, I take that back. These are the Prisma ones.
Oh,
Yeah, when I'm drawing straight up with the... Actually, I take that back because when I do it on white paper with the gray, I still use the Walmart specials. But when I use the black on the chipboard, I have to use the good ones. They come out better.
and focus. Look at focus. There we go. Ish.
Oh, nice.
There we go. It wants to focus on it. I want to focus on like me instead of. I was like, no.
That's definitely the club version. There's a club night for Bowsette. She's like, oh hell yeah. Tell you a thing or two. Kevin says, no, you can put things however you want if you are emulating Picasso. Kevin says, at least you aren't using Blue Light Special pencil brands. Oh no, wait a minute. No, luckily the local Kmart is out of business. So no Blue Light Specials. Kevin says she's unable to focus, just like the camera.
I think the poison shrooms had an angry face on them. Like they're going like they're mad.
Yeah, for like the little details, I have to like.
Oh yeah.
I'll put a little.
They have a little skull on them, and they have like, they have like, little angry eyebrows. I was pretty sure. Like I'm playing this game with my life. I'm pretty sure that little angry guy. To really sell it, that it's a poison shroom. it's interesting looking at the reference stuff because it's still like a skull on a mushroom, but they still needed to make it cute, so it wasn't like too daunting.
It always has to be that combination. That little combo of cute and scary.
Cute but morbid.
Sarah's going to have the shortest mini skirt ever. Yeah, put a couple little white highlights on there. This turned out to be like the Midnight Mouse show instead of the normal 10 o'clock show. I'm not sure who took a bite out of the front of Sarah Pizzini's dress. How does stuff like this happen? It's not my fault. I'm just listening to the paper, man.
I'm just listening to the paper.
It's the paper's fault. She had those big boots too, but I drew her legs off the bottom of the page. So no boots for Sarah Pizzini tonight.
I was about to say, no boots.
No boots for you. Only more eggs. She's like, what the heck am I doing with the egg? The questions that Sarah Pizzini asks herself in the middle of a police case.
Police case.
Yeah, man, she's a cop.
You're going to have to explain to me because I am 2 minutes old. We were even talking about because along with our bad names.
She is the character who plays. Yeah, she's a real person who plays the Witchblade. She's the character who is the Witchblade in the Witchblade book.
Okay, thank you. I only know her as Sexy Witchblade. So.
And that's really all you need to know. And that's all most people know. Honestly, that's the only part I think about. So don't hold it against you. Sometimes I forget her name is Sarah.
Her name isn't Witchblade?
Her name is Witchblade. Hello, Miss Blade.
Miss Witch.
Miss Witch of Blade. Miss Switchblade. Hey, what's up? It's Pops. Everybody say hello to Pops. What's going on, man? I'm glad you popped in for a minute. I forgot how far up on the chat I was actually in.
You're focusing on all that drawing.
I know I was doing all the sketching, and I'm up to Bowsy. Oh no, we got that part. Blue light special pencils. We got to that part. I think Sir Francis Bacon would be more appropriate. Liquid Death brand mushroom booze. Yes. Jason says mango chainsaw. That'll give someone a buzz. Now that's a dad joke right there. That is certifiable. All right, and now I caught up, and here's Pops. I'm glad you're hanging out with us, dude. It's been a long time, man. It's like I gotta have some new stuff to talk about, some new projects and some new stuff, so I can pop in on a show and say hello. I've been kind of in my bubble trying to get caught up on stuff, which I'm doing a pretty good job on. My commissions list is getting closer and closer to being where it should be. And a lot of the book projects are almost where they should be too. So the schedule's getting a little bit better. But yeah, man, everybody needs to check out Pops over on the Madness Comic Network. Make sure you guys check it out. He's always promoting, and he's always giving small press guys like me a good leg up in the world of comics, so we can can't live without people that promote and help and share you. So I thank you, Pops. Kevin says sometimes smaller is as good as bigger. I had a hard time reading that. Jason says the secret to life, less is more. But big hair and big boobs can be more too. Yes, yes. Kevin says, skirt? What skirt? The Witchblade tore it off. All I have is a thong.
It's a tactical thong. Okay?
It's a tactical thong. Thank you, Kat. See? Kat said it's a tactical thong. Jason says, I feel like Mortal Kombat guy should pop out now. It's like, whoopsies. The chain chomp tore it off.
Oh, a chain chomp. Oh, chomp it. Oh.
See, you're giving Kat ideas. You're giving Kat ideas. This is good. This is good. This might sell as a set tonight. I'm not really sure. What do you think?
I'm definitely gonna draw more later now. You want to do these together?
You want to do it together as a set?
Sure.
All right, instead of two separate things. I mean, it's kind of like a surprise. It's like a bonus special. Okay.
A type of deal you can only get on the weekly mouse.
That's right. The weekly double mouse.
All pieces are here.
I know, right? So you hear that, guys? Did you hear that? Did you hear what Kat agreed to? Some craziness. Why is my camera freezing up? I have the fastest
We're
internet.
both plugged in.
I just upgraded my internet.
We're both plugged in directly.
Is it the computer itself that's being slow?
Wait, I'm good. Just wave your hand real quick.
Wave, real fast. I'm waving fast.
What are your settings? Because I'm at 720.
Yeah, I'm at 722. I'm 720 also, sorry.
722.
I know. I'm at 722, just slightly faster than you.
You see, that's what's in it. It's the 2.
It's the 2. Yeah, we got our modem actually moved into the studio with us. So we have the modem is here. Then on top of that, we said, screw it. Let's plug directly into the modem. So we've got Cat 6 cable.
Cat 6, not Cat 5.
That's
Cat
right.
6.
That's right.
What's the one more Cat?
And so we're plugged directly into the modem. So I don't know what else I could do.
Other than just getting like fiber.
Yeah, I mean, right now we're paying for 1,000 megabits per whatever, blah blah blah.
But that's download. That's not upload speed. So
I guess I have to look into that.
well, our upload speed is around 30 to 38.
We
right
have
now.
we have
But
basically
dude, we've been working with like 5 and 8 for so long.
we have been, and these are basically new computers. They've got all the latest stuff. It shouldn't be slow. There should be no issues with what we're actually working with as far as the computer goes. So it has to be the connection. It's got to be the speed. I could, right now we're supposed to, they got us, you said the 1,000 was upload, download?
No, that's download speed.
Download speed, okay.
Our upload speed
Upload.
is 30 to 38 up here now.
I don't know. I gotta do another speed test and see what's going on. Which babe? Aspirated sigh. Oh, so yeah. In case you didn't hear Kat in the background, just in case, we're going to be auctioning off both of these pieces as a set tonight. I still got a little ways to go on this one. I think
Oh yeah, I got a ways to go too.
we got about like 20 more minutes left, I think. You saying safely 20 more minutes?
Oh yeah.
All right. So, before then, I can open it up for bids just in case somebody would like to bid on anything. But we're going to be sketching for another 20 minutes or so on these pieces. And then we're actually going to auction them off as a set. Okay, so they're both going to be together.
We cannot separate.
It's going to be
Bowsette and Bowsette.
a double mouse special. It's almost auction month. We're going to be going crazy.
We like getting good deals for auctions. It's fun.
Yeah, we like it.
And it's gonna be my favorite month. I love October. Halloween.
October is Kat's favorite month. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Weather gets cooler. Halloween decorations are socially acceptable.
Some person says maybe someone's hacking the Wi-Fi. They better not be. Bastards.
Yeah, right. I just find our neighbors just like digging into our
I know.
internet cable.
Change the password to test it. I've got a crazy password too, but that's not a bad idea. Some person, I think that's always a reasonable idea to change the password up and keep it safe. So yeah, I'll do that. I'll follow your advice. We'll make sure. Chet says it's AOL dial-up. It's common at Bill's house.
Like, no.
No, we're paying for the better stuff now. It's like we're supposed to have the better signal. Some person says sometimes you need to reset the router if it's being used for other things like a TV or other appliances. We have surprisingly not that many things actually active in the house. Like maybe a total of 3 laptops, a couple of phones, maybe like 2 desktops. And the 2 desktops I take off the list right now because we hardwired the 2 desktops that we're actually using for work and for live streaming and stuff. So, but I'll look into it. I'll take your advice serious. So I'll see about if something needs to be reset or anything like that. I'll definitely look into that. Some person said they started celebrating Halloween September 1st. Kevin says it's the most wonderful time of the year. Kevin says I doubt it's being hacked. It would come up on my list, I think, like on my Wi-Fi list. When I look at my list, I would see if there was another device on it. But you never know. People are so good at hacking and doing stuff nowadays.
We got rowdy kids next door. It might be them.
Yeah, we got some rowdy kids next door too. It's like it could be them. They'd be hacking everything.
Well,
Jason-
it's less about that and that the box that all the connections go to is on the street, like next to the street. And I constantly see so many kids just sit on that box and like mess with the box. Like,
Oh no, I asked the guy about that. Like he said there's no problem with that.
Okay.
So at least there's no problem with that. There's always something.
Who blew up the transformer down the street?
Uh-huh. Christy Hand says that there's already a $10 bid in effect.
Wasn't there already a 25 bid?
There is actually. Ken Albury was on the show earlier, but he had to leave because he's got to get up early for work tomorrow. So he put in a reserve bid for 25. So that's where that's at. Oh, look at that! Kevin was reminding everybody already that the bid was already at 25. So Christy Hen, you are bidding currently at 35. Awesome. Thank you so much, dude.
Thank you.
I'll write it down so I don't have to scroll up on the chat to find you.
You can just you can type it in the private chat, like right here. That way you can just remember.
Awesome, man. All good. So yeah, Chris is he's the big man in the room right now with 35. I'm gonna go ahead and put up the little ticker thing for the bottom. The only thing that I ask is when you place an auction, just type the word bid next to the number. That way we know that you're good to go. And
serious about your bid, it's not your bid.
And if anybody wins the auction who has not won an auction before and they don't know where to send their PayPal to, you can send your PayPal right here to billmossart@gmail.com. And if you send it friends and family, that would just make you all the more cooler to help out in that such a way. And right now the bid's at 35. We'll keep on drawing. Like I said, we're going to be drawing and sketching for about, I would say 20 more minutes. Kat's got some inking left to do. And I've got a little tiny bit of background and shading left to do. So that'll take us 20 minutes or so. Plus, I'm trying to keep track of the chat at the same time.
Mhm.
So that's all good. Thanks, Chris. And we'll keep on sketching away for a little bit, and then we'll see who wins the piece at the end of the night. Sounds like fun. What are those big bullets called?
Bullet bills.
The bullet bills.
Mhm.
I should remember that name. Why would I forget that?
You're not deep in the lore.
I'm not deep in the lore, but I know I see them. I know 'em when they're chasing me around. There we go. Let me put that up here like this. Man, this one pencil like busted in half on me. I had to get rid of that pencil. All right. It is so weird that I have not drawn a bullet bill. How is that even possible?
They're so cute. Now I want to draw like a bunch of Nintendo characters now.
I know, right? Kind of makes you want to do that.
I want to do like I want to do like a goth Peach.
I would like to see that.
I saw some.
That'd be fun.
I saw like some concept art with her, which is like they just made her just like just all black, but still like with a blonde and all that kind of stuff. And it was, she looks so pretty. I was like, oh, she's so pretty.
Yeah, so remember, guys, we're auctioning off both of these. They're not separate. They're going to be together as a set.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to get two pieces tonight. Thanks to Kat being our surprise guest.
Yes. I'm the stream crasher today.
This chipboard is my jam. I love drawing on this chipboard.
I'm really glad because your stuff looks really cool on it.
Thank you.
You're doing drawings on it, and I'm just like, continue,
Mas, please.
expound. Certain things just click.
Yeah, if it works, it works, you know?
It's like when I started painting again, I was like, It works. My hand, it learned.
It learned the things.
I think that was like really funny because I did my first oil painting when I was like 16, 17 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, never again, I hate it. And then
I'll never touch it again.
I'll never touch it again. And then for some reason I was just like, oh, let me try again when I was like, what, like 25 or something? And I was just like, oh, I understand.
I know Kung Fu.
Yeah. Like I downloaded it on my brain. But yeah, working in digital art for a long time helped me learn like the painting part.
Mm-hmm.
So now waiting for the paint to dry doesn't feel like a like such a sacrifice. Depends on the project, obviously, but I'm like, oh, okay.
Like,
It's because
I
couldn't-
get it.
I didn't like oil painting because I just couldn't paint.
Some person says there's this other chipboard they use for making book covers. They're more dense. I might look into that. This is like your inexpensive chipboard that's used for packing and in between books and things like that. So if they make a slightly more dense or like a thicker, like I wouldn't mind looking into that. That would be cool. Yeah, thanks, dude. Let's see something else here. Give myself a little bit of reference. Free fronts. let's see, it's about 12:41. And I think we're going to go ahead and stop it around. Well, let me see. How much time do you think you got there, Kathy? I was going to stop it around 12:50.
Yeah, I got like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, almost.
That way we can end the show like right at 1:00, everything all wrapped up for the evening.
Oh, yeah.
I realized we started
We
later
started
than
late,
usual
yeah.
tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm almost done.
Awesome. All right. It's good. The chipboard is good. All right, Kevin says, dense and with chip on their shoulders? No. Kevin says, Sarah's egg has some white spots, but Nierette's doesn't. Actually, yeah, I should probably give let's fix that little egg. I don't want the girls getting jealous at each other. It's like, your egg has white spots. How come my egg doesn't have white spots? There we go. Chris says, that turned out excellent. Thanks,
So
dude.
funny.
Kevin says, it's like Sarah is saying, you just plucked this out of where? Kevin says, come on, everyone, bid more. Support your local comic artist. Support us both. There we go. I'll do a little bit of a close up, so that way you can just kind of like see it a little bit closer. There we go. Whoop, bad angle. There you go. Now we're talking. Does it want to focus? Does it like to focus? There we go. I'll set this right here. Now I do notice all the time that the chat on our Facebook channels are not synced up as well. It is just directly on our YouTube channel. But I like to continue broadcasting to our Facebook pages because we catch a lot of people that way to come onto the show. But the chat isn't completely synced up. So if you happen to be dropping in a comment, or if you're bidding on something and you don't see it right away, that's the reason why it's not. It's always recommend that people please come directly to the YouTube channel, so that way the chat is actually synced up as good as it can be. There's a little bit of a delay between my voice and when you're actually seeing stuff on the screen. So just a thing. But this was good. This is a fun night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, lots of fun.
Oh, I like the little ghost.
Oh yeah, I gotta put the booze.
The booze is good. Some person, that Goomba may have ate her swimsuit. I think, oh, that would actually be a good idea. Let me see here.
Can you fit a swimsuit in his mouth?
Have a little. Let's take that idea home. I like that.
But he's a thief.
I think that Goomba did eat some of her mini skirt. I'll give him a little bit of a snicker, a little bit of a smile. That was a good idea. Thanks, dude. Like Pop says, come get some. Kevin says, I don't see how turning this sideways would make it look like porn. Well, let's find out. Almost. If I turn her this way. That's the ongoing rule, that all of my stuff looks like porn when turned on its side. Yeah, she is looking tipsy. Chris says, yeah, I saw it on Facebook and then moved over to YouTube. Yeah, thanks, dude. Yeah, it's really important to move over directly to the YouTube channel to be in the chat. Something about the technology, they don't have it all synced up right.
Yeah, well, there's always going to be a little bit of a delay.
Yeah, that little bit of a delay will get people. That delay will get people. All right, how you doing, Kat? You all done? Mm-hmm. All right. Well, we'll hang out here for just a couple minutes. It's 12:48. I'm going to call it at 12:50, so that gives us 2 minutes. Just in case anybody else would like to bid on the piece. Right now, Chris Dehan has got it. He's got both of these pieces as a set for $35, which is awesome. That's what these shows are about. So sometimes you can grab stuff at a good price. Sometimes people fight a little bit, which is always fun. But I'll tell you what, right now, Chris has got this piece for $35. We'll let this go for like 2 more minutes. It's 12:48. At 12:50, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to do a 10-second countdown. And then we are going to be good to go. Oh, Kevin. Thanks, dude. Kevin's in the room for 40. Thanks, man. I'll write that down so that way I don't have to scroll back up. Thanks so much, dude. Some person says, what do you get when you cross a ghost with a bee? Boobies. I know. Thank you, Kevin, for the rim shot. All right. Kevin's in a room right now with 40. Appreciate you, dude. It's 12:49. Got 1 more minute. And then I will type in 10 seconds. In fact, I'll get my keyboard ready. Always do it with the keyboard. I know it goes a little bit slower, but it's if I do it with my voice, like I said, there's always like a 5 to 8 second delay with the voice. And every once in a blue moon, there's a sniper who gets disappointed because it didn't time out right. So I'll do it with the keyboard instead, so that way you can see it in the chat. Kevin says someone's an old dad here with the jokes. Chris is in the room with 45. Thanks, dude. Awesome. Well, it's 12:50. I'm going to go ahead and start doing a 10-second countdown. Here we go. All right, 9, 8. Oh, Kevin in the room with 50. Thanks, dude. Let me write that down real quick. Make sure that we're good.
Want me to write it?
No, I just noted it down on my little paper there. Chris is coming back with 55. Thanks, dude. Chris in the room with 55. Continuing the countdown. 7, Whoop, there you go. 6. As soon as it lets me type it in. Here we go. There we go. 5, 4. I feel like the count on Sesame Street. 3.
A
2.
two. A one.
A Juan. A Juan? Can you
Well, you have to
let
do two.
let me? There it is. Finally, my goodness. Jeez, like what's with the lag? Chris in the room with 60 on the number 1 count. All right, Chris. Chris is making sure it's 60. All right, one more numbers. One more numbers. Sold to Chris. Thanks, dude. Christy, please congratulate Chris. He just won himself both of these pieces as a set. It is the complete mouse set for Saturday. September 29. It is September
Yay,
29.
I'm glad you got it.
Awesome, man. Very, very cool, dude. Juan. Good win. Absolutely. Please, everybody, congratulate Chris. Chris, like I said before, all you do is just send your PayPal to billmossart@gmail.com. If you could, please remember to include your mailing address again when you send in your PayPal. I appreciate it, dude. Thanks so much. So that way I get you all connected and everything's all good to go. Awesome.
Yay. Thank you
got-
for letting me crash the stream today.
Yeah, I'm glad you were here, baby. It's my cat. It's my cutty.
It's a me.
It's a Mario. Oh man. Hey, thanks guys for hanging out with us tonight. I know we started a little bit later than usual. The plan next week is to be here on time at 10 o'clock p.m. Standard Eastern Time, barring any hurricanes or other weather that's happening in the world.
Because we might be on an auction, remember?
Next Saturday?
Yeah.
Oh wait, let me look at my calendar.
We're making promises.
I know I'm making promises I can't keep. Look what's happening to me.
Yeah, because we have Peter.
Look at what's happening to. Is that next week?
Yes.
That's the. Oh my gosh, that's next week.
Yeah, today's the 29th, bro.
All right, everybody. Well, I'll tell you what. First of all, yes, Chris, very cool. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you guys. Next week, we're actually not going to be here. I mean, I might do a little late show, but it's not going to be a planned thing because next week we're going to be on Comic Book Radio. So if you write down Comic Book Radio, I'll include the links and everything in the description. Next week, we're going to be on Comic Book Radio with Peter Samedi. We're going to be doing art auction with him and some other artists, some other cool people on his show. And I believe that his show actually starts a little earlier. It's like 8:30, but it goes all the way till like midnight, 1 o'clock. It's a long show, so we won't be able to do our regular show, as far as I know, next week. So I better not make chances, make promises I can't keep. So yeah, we'll be on Peter Samedi's art auction on Saturday, and we'll be there on Sunday also. So it's gonna be a whole weekend of Comic Book Radio, art auction goodness. So anyways, thanks guys. Thanks for being here. And thanks Chris for winning the bid. Thanks everybody else for bidding and chipping in ideas. And we're going to be doing it again very, very, very soon. Let me go ahead and turn this on and turn this on and turn this on. Hey, Kati. Good night.
Good night.
We'll see everybody next time.
Thanks for having me.
Talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.
Good night, Seattle.